How about just talking about your work and showing what you've been doing, maybe outside of work? And based on that, it seems like interacting with people who talk about their work, that's also something to do more of. So say someone posted about going to a conference, then you commenting and creating and interacting with that person to better understand whether they got invited to that conference on a complimentary basis or what they did at that conference, how they got that opportunity. That's sort of what someone who's building an NIW and an EB-1A profile should be doing.
Yeah, and the commenting can be very powerful because when people put all this stuff on social media, like when they put it on LinkedIn, when they put it on Facebook or Instagram, they want to start a conversation. It's not like they want their content to just linger and be out there and nothing happen to it. It's definitely better if there's a conversation, and it can open up new insights to everybody. It builds rapport with the original poster. So if you admire someone specific in the industry and you want to interact and start commenting on their posts and generating conversation, it helps them and it helps you. And at that point, you can then reach out, or you will be top of mind when the person is like, who else can I get to volunteer? That kind of thing. So yeah, it's very, very helpful to actually participate in the public conversations that are happening. You can start slow. It's not something like you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be manipulative about it. You can be yourself. You can be very real about it, and you can just take it slow and only comment on the things that you think are really interesting or that you're genuinely curious about. Don't feel like this is a mysterious game that you have to get used to playing. It's something where you can take the skills that you have, the knowledge that you have, the interests that you have, and build off of those. You just have to be out there and participating publicly.
Yeah, just to add to that, always make sure you have something to bring to the table. Maybe you are an expert in some field that the person you're talking to wants to talk to. So you would never know unless you actually spoke to the person. So assume that you have something to bring to the table. And I think that is usually the case for anyone who is looking to build an EB-1A profile. You're usually well positioned in your field to at least bring something to the table. And I think maybe there seems to be a perception that you should only be targeting senior professionals, but a lot of junior professionals, in fact, I'd say a lot of junior professionals are involved outside of work because they have the time. So
yeah, definitely.
talking.
Yeah, and if you are an NIW aspirant, I mean, you're probably somewhat junior. It's possible that you're senior in building your profile. But if you see another person who is your peer and on your level and they are doing something that's really interesting, they're definitely in a much better position to help you out. So reaching out to senior professionals is great, but yeah, don't overlook your peers who are doing exactly what you want to do.